Yes, team, we are good to start. Yes, if you can give the answer for this particular question. Recent production event encountered its solution. Yes, you are good to give the answer, team. So I'm moving to the next question. So I guess I hope let's see if I get the same response for five continuation for 5 questions. I may have to disconnect this particular call. Okay. So this is one more things. So one more time, I'm asking. Answer this for this particular question, please.
Venkat, I do not have idea about this. Do you have any idea about this like particular question?
See, in production you will get some event, right? So when you are in support or okay, something happens in the production. So what is the type of the event or what is the issue you faced it? What is the solution for that?
Venkat, hi Kunal here.
Yeah, Kunal, go ahead.
Can I? Yeah. So I've one thing I said whenever I face this issue, one thing I say I encountered SOC 7 recently, and I explain what is SOC 7, how I encountered, and how we resolve that. So the entire
Okay.
process I explained them.
No, SOC 7 we are having, but it's something else. Something else anyone can. So who are in support projects, those people can give the answer. If you don't know the solution, that is perfectly fine.
There is 904 unavailable resource also, right? That also we can say. Correct?
Okay, fine. Yeah, yes, that is all DB issues, right? Yeah.
Yeah, DB2 issue we can say 904 unavailable resource we can say.
Okay. So this is related to
You one thing, Venkat, are you expecting something else for that production amendment?
no, but okay. Yeah, it's okay, fine. Okay, I waited for a couple of seconds for that question. Leave it,
Okay.
Kunal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is totally depends on the profile actually.
Oracle, kind of map.
You can share if you have any experience such.
Sorry, I don't have idea on this. Leave it to Oracle.
What about others? I know this is totally depends on the project.
Correct.
It is not a generic. It is not generic. I can understand. Instead of okay, if you are having answer, you are good to give. Otherwise, if you have done anything migration, the similar line, if you want to share your experience, guys, anyone can share.
Hello, Venkat. Amar here.
Amar.
Are you able to hear me?
Yeah, yes, Amar. I can hear you.
Yeah. In the first organization, I worked on IMSDB migration, IMSDB and DB2 migration. So they were migrating their data from mainframe to SAP. So we have unloaded all the IMS segments and DB2 table as well. So I guess means whatever the columns DB2 table have, those should be present in Oracle database as well. So when we unload the data from DB2, then we can load in Oracle database. This is my understanding. Am I correct?
So Amar, how did you fetch those from your COBOL queries?
No, actually we have written some JCLs, right? So there was one utility which was unloading the data from DB2, and in COBOL we have unloaded IMS database, right? So just first issued get unique, then get next until end of database. And just we are writing those every fetched segment into the output file. And after verification of all the fields, we were sending those files to SAP server through FTP. And same procedure we are following for DB2 extraction as well.
So after that extraction, you might have needed to change the codes as well at the end, right?
Means after extraction, no need to change, because once we send the uh, extracted data to SAP team, they were validating all the data. They were validating all the data, and once we get the confirmation from their side that everything looks good, so just we have stopped those programs. Those were no X from the live or something else. Means they were treated as a dead program because they want to switch from mainframe to SAP, right? So over the period of migration, they were stopped using the mainframe servers.
Just to
So
add
what
to
about the data? Sorry, you go ahead.
okay, just to add to DB2 to Oracle migration, I got opportunity to work for one of such projects. So for the especially for the queries, we have kept the syntax difference ready. So for example, for string functions, there is a bit difference in DB2 and Oracle, especially for date time. So what kind of date format is expected, and what kind of what should appear on the report. So for that, we have kept the mappings ready. That came handy for quick execution of the project.
Okay, yeah, that was my query. Thanks.
Okay, thanks. Okay, so we are moving on to next question.
Yeah. So
KV,
one thing is,
okay, KV. Karan,
yeah.
wait for some time. Okay, your turn will be at the end. Okay,
Oh,
so
okay.
your turn will be at the end. So let's wait, get the answers from others. Okay, because some people are feeling that we are not getting a chance. Okay, so that is what I got the feedback. Yeah, go ahead, guys. Let's go ahead.
In such case, whether we will be facing SOC 1 upon?
No, see, there is no question mark to me. If you know the answer, you are straight to give. Okay, because nowhere questioning and answering. Yes, yeah, answer is this. Please go ahead. See, question also I got from someone. Even I'm not sure how the question, what they ask. From your understanding, what is your answer? You give that perspective. That is more enough for us. Right.
Okay.
Now, everyone
My
can give the answer.
understanding is, my understanding is we have a program in step 01 and it has InDD for reading the file. But we haven't added that InDD in JCL, and we are doing some sort of open read operation. So in such case, we'll face abund, right? SOC 1 abund. I think so.
Correct. I agree with you. Okay.
Okay.
We can see the file status code.
Venkat, it can be have like the file is there might be used as dummy because
No.
they are not using it, right?
That question is we did not mention. The question is, if I did not mention that, what happens? What is the job when we'll get? Okay.
But it is job successfully.
Sorry?
I think can you
at the end it is writing कि job run successfully.
okay. This job had not given any input declaration. Still, the job went successfully. Correct.
Correct.
So job. So SOC 4 is not. If it is having SOC 4, so job how the job will run successfully, right?
That case it will not run. No. I agree with you as well as it will not run. Okay, so we are saying if the input file is not given, you will get SOC4. But if you ask for the rest of the question, the answer would be different.
Correct.
Yeah, as somebody said, we can give dummy and we can proceed further.
Correct. DSN file is also there, right? One option. It does not perform any operation, but just for the giving, we give it, right? Dummy or some DSN file, something.
Yeah, dummy it is there. Yeah.
Correct.
Anyone wants to add anything?
Venkat, one thing to add here. I think hi. So I think JCL will run fine, and it will simply ignore the declarations in the COBOL program, since there is no DD statement in the JCL. So it will run fine, but because it will ignore, and it will treat the input files as empty.
If you give,
But it says that JCL has the input file. So I guess
it is not.
dummy should be
It is
the
not.
answer.
It is not. JCL does not have anything in it. Okay, fine. So yeah, even in that case.
In the question. Yeah.
So even in that case, the DD statements in the JCL will be ignored.
See, I want to give clarity. Okay. See, if you don't, let's say in your program you mentioned a DD, but if you don't mention any DD name in Run JCL, you will get the error. Okay.
Correct.
So
correct.
In that case, yes.
It will not be a successful. On top of this, anyone wants to add, you can add it.
If there is an additional DD statement in JCL, if in the JCL there is an additional DD statement which has an input file in it, which is not specified in the COBOL, there will be no problem. It will be ignored.
So any idea what is that? Is apart from dummy or anything else you are guessing?
In addition to that, I want to add one point. I don't know whether it's right or not. If the job has more than 2 steps, so in the second step, if it is written count equal to only or even, then the next consecutive step will run and the job will successful.
We'll go with the question, Ravi. Okay, so yeah, I agree with you. But first we will focus on the question. Yeah, so because we need to try to give the answer for the question only. So they are not asking multiple steps, if I'm not wrong.
There is only one. The job I think runs successfully, but there is no. So I think answer for me, according to me, it need to be either dummy or they might be given a DSN is equal to null file. So in that case, we mention the file, but it is does not has any impact on it.
Okay.
It says that there is nothing in it. It says the question is that it says the step has not given any input file. There is no input file given. If there is no input file given, then
if a JCL step has an input file, but the executing program from a step has not given any input file definition, still the end might be means the FD section, right? In file control we give, they have not mentioned that. It is the meaning of that?
Okay, fine. So let's stop at this moment. So,
yes, Kunal, I think whatever you are saying, that's the real question, because it's saying that we have not defined any FD section in our COBOL program. So I think if we have even provided any input in that JCL step, but if we don't have anything related to input file, which we have mentioned in our COBOL program, then it will be directly ignored, because there is nothing which is related to processing of input file in that COBOL program. So it will directly execute whatever the logic which that COBOL is having, and the program will successfully end up.
Means it will ignore, right? That particular thing?
Right. I think
there will be
so.
no impact.
Right.
Okay, fine. So with our own assumptions, we have given the right answers. So, but who posted the question? So we need more clarity. Let's leave the question. We'll go to the next one. Yeah. Anyone can give the answer?
I think actually we can use NQ for that research.
Okay.